Welcome in, welcome in.
Holding on to what I know, to everything I've learned. What is real and fabricated? What is wrong? What is my problem? What can I get out?
Welcome in, welcome in.
Fighting the storms in my head. Don't know where
I'm
I
sure by now
am alone. No one to
we
talk
all
to,
know
no one
what
understands.
the
This shit's too complicated.
plan of action is. We're gonna tweet the link out,
And I feel like I am
send it out to
lost.
the old Facebook.
Feel like I don't know myself, no. Oh, wait, and I feel like I don't know my name. And I don't want to live this
We're gonna send it out to the old Facebook.
I wanna keep on wasting life. I'm drowning in my head.
Do appreciate everyone stopping in and tuned in the last few weeks.
I don't wanna keep on living this life so faceless.
I do apologize. We're just trying to get the link in the places that it needs to be. Just give me one moment.
I don't wanna keep on wasting.
Sorry, we're just
I'm drowning in my head, I'm losing the mind. And if you could
sending the links out to the places that it needs to be.
I don't wanna keep on living this life so faceless.
Okay, there we go. We're live everywhere.
So faceless.
We are live everywhere.
I've got a premonition, I'm dreaming you and I. All my darkest fears are coming outside. We got a billion races, we got this melody. And you can trust me, baby, we got everything. Call me whenever you feel alone, babe. And when you need to cry, I'll be by your side. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. And when you need to escape from a thousand
Alrighty.
fires, I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are. And I'm gonna miss you. I will
We're gonna do last to first challenge again.
jungle of love.
Those of you who didn't watch practice 1 or practice 2, Albon had a bad crash in FP1. There is noise coming out. There's noise coming out of the camp that he's going to be driving Sargent's car. Don't know if that's going to be the truth or not, but there's only one way to find out. We'll see the weekend. Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to get started today with some hot lap practice. We're going to jump into some time trials. I apologize, we're trying to fix all of our settings here. Good now though. Like I said, we're gonna jump into. I appreciate the follow, Andy. My boy. My boy. The OG. Alright. Let's start Australia again. It's the Grand Prix weekend. We'll start with Australia. Works out. Hair's a little messed up today, so don't mind that. If you do, you're in the wrong place. You're worried about the hair, you're in the wrong place. What up, Andy? Appreciate the follow, dog. Thank you for tuning in. Doing something a little bit different tonight. We're going to be doing some last to first challenges online. Usually this is done against the AI. But I figured why not? Slab looks decent, I'll tell you that. Not a bad lap at all. Lost our time there. We invalidate right at the end. It's all good. We were about a half a tenth down. We were about a half a tenth down. Spun out of the last corner. Happens. First lap of the day. Went better than I thought it was going to go, so. Here we go. Second lap underway. Again, we're not here to set blistering time trial speeds. We're just here to get warmed up. Lost the back end a little bit there. All good. I appreciate everyone tuning in, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Let me know. You guys have to let me know how your day's been going. Hope everyone has been having a great day. Gonna be watching practice 3 and qualifying later tonight for the Grand Prix weekend. Just took the DRS board out. Classic. We'll do one or two more warm-up laps, and we'll jump into an online lobby. Alright. we'll push on. I knew we invalidated there, but not bad. We're 10th up. We got a nail turn 9 and 10 right here. There we go. Touch the grass a little bit. We're half 10th up. Lost it out of the last corner. We were trying to push too much. All good. Again. We're not here to set a blistering time trial lap. We're here to just warm up a little bit. 10th up right now. Trying to hope you win. Hey, I appreciate that, F1 boy. We're doing something a little bit different tonight. We're gonna do online last to first, so it's a little bit more challenging, especially because most online races are gonna be 5 laps. It does add more interest to the racing. I think we're pretty much warm. Those were our first laps of the day, so it's not like I'm expecting the greatest. They weren't the slowest laps I've ever put in. Cool, I wish I could join, but I do not have a PS5. I'm actually on PC. I don't know if it's backwards compat. I'm assuming you probably play on PS4. I would assume it's probably not because of the fact that a lot of people are probably playing on next gen. I really don't know though. I'm on PC though. I don't play PS5. I know you only have a Switch. Oh, I got you. I mean, I got a Switch in the living room, but really only use it to play like family games, like Cars and Just Dance, Nintendo Sports, or the Switch Sports, whatever it's called. I can't remember the exact name of the game. We're gonna join this lobby if we can. I subbed and I'll watch all your streams. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate the sub. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, Nightbot is in the horizontal stream on YouTube, so I won't be able to see directly if you sub right away, but I do appreciate it. We stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Same time, 5 to 7 p.m. I do plan to add a stream or two in the future, but right now it just makes sense for those times because that's just when it makes the most sense for me. I do want to find a lobby that has at least a few people. I don't want to race against 3 people. Hey, you don't have to donate anything, man. I appreciate the sub. I appreciate you just coming through the stream and watching. And if you do happen to join in on the next stream, then that means even more. You don't have to, if you don't have any money, if you ain't have disposable income, I don't expect you to donate anything. And if you do donate something, hopefully it's on your own terms and you are able to do it and not be hurt in any way financially. The sub and you just coming through the stream means enough for me, so I appreciate you rolling by. Looks like we're going to be starting at Hungary. We got 12 people in the lobby. I need to check the settings real quick. Oh god. I only saw that there was car damage on reduced. I don't know if we're on strict corner cutting or regular corner cutting. We're going to retire straight from the session, like I said. F1 fan, yeah. Uh, I mean, I love sports in general. Sorry, I apologize. Had to get a refreshment before the race started here. I love sports in general. F1's probably my favorite in this current moment. I played baseball when I was younger for probably 24, 25 seasons. I watch pretty much every weekend. Favorite team in F1? Right now it's Mercedes. I am a Mercedes fan. I tend to try to watch every single weekend, no matter what. We've got our two Lewis Hamilton posters right here. We've got this one that's a gem painting, and this one's like a cloth, like small fabric, like McLaren. I mean McLaren's top 3 for me. I like Lando Norris and Zach Brown. They're good. They're good for each other. I think Lando will be there for a while. I don't see him leaving anytime soon, especially after his extension. Like I said, we're going to be starting from the back of the grid, as far back as we can go, especially since this is a quick shot qualifying. Looks like for right now we're going to be P11. Want to be a sim racer when I grow up or F1 driver? Got any tips? I mean, I don't know how old you are, but if you are still decently young and you do want to be a sim racer or an F1 driver, if you don't have anything to practice driving in this current moment, I would say to focus on your reaction time for sure. And if you're young, you still have plenty enough to learn. And it's hard to say what I would practice on if I could go back. Your reaction time will slowly get better the more and more you practice. And there's a billion ways to practice reaction time. You can drop tennis balls from the air and try and catch them. You can download reaction tests. In terms of like actual sim driving, if you do get a wheel and pedals, I would try and get something where you have more control over your brake. So not like a Logitech system like I have. I would get like either a Moza or a Thrustmaster. Do have good reaction time. Do the tennis thing with my bro. I mean, that's good already. And just keeping your reactions fresh, that'll help for sure, especially with just decision making and timing. That's the other thing I would practice is maybe decision making, like on the fly decision making. I know that there's apps that you can download that test your decision making, but you can also like set 10 or 15 questions out for yourself and time yourself. And every single day you can just lower the time just to try and like, they might not be the hardest questions in the world, but they still make your brain think. So that way your brain's always kind of on the fly with the decision making. It's one of the easier ways, I would say. I have an app on my phone. It's called Reaction Test. It has a bunch of different things. I pretty much try and do it at least 15 minutes a day just to keep my reactions fresh, and it tests like there's 5 red lights that you can test on there to get your reaction. There's 4 or 5 different reaction tests There's a couple decision-making tests. All right, we're starting 8th on the grid. Five laps here. That was probably the cleanest turn one I've ever seen online. Hope you become a successful streamer. Hey man, I appreciate that. Any love that you give is much appreciated. I don't want to be next to this Mercedes driver. I'm definitely faster than him. Just about getting around him. I appreciate all the love though, F1. I don't know if there's something else that you want me to call you, just type it in the chat. If you want me to call you by your name, or if you have a nickname that you like to go by. Favorite song? My favorite song right now is probably Texas by Big X the Plug. I listen to it probably every day. And then
okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Say top two, we'd call me F1 boy. All right, that's fine. Quitters never win, winners never quit. That's a fact. It's gonna be tough to get around him. Pretty sure he spun.
Okay, clear.
I didn't touch him. Good question though. I don't know who got their message deleted. Am I a real F1 driver? No, I'm just a sim racer. I would love to be an F1 driver. I am pretty new to it. I've only been around for 3 years in the scene, so I started really late. And I don't have the $1 million in backing. Spearman's okay. Yeah, I like Ollie. I think he's fast. What do I think about Behrman? I think he's good. He showed that he's quick, obviously. It was his first time in the F1 car. Like a legit race weekend strategy, and I think he did really good. It's gonna be tough to catch up to these Alpines. It does seem like we're on regular corner cutting, which of course I don't like, because some of these people know which corners to abuse. But yeah, I think he's going to be good. I don't know if he'll get a seat next year just because of the way things are shaping up. I think he deserves a seat. He's obviously shown that he can compete. He scored points in his first weekend. F1 boy 30. Be like I said. Those are good questions though. I didn't expect my favorite song to be asked, but I'll give you a top 10 playlist right now if that's what y'all really want.
Someone's come off ahead of you.
Music's probably one of my favorite things in all of the world.
Green flag.
I was in choir for Would I like to meet Max or Lando? I mean, if I had to pick one, as much as I don't like his personality, I'm probably going to say Max just because of his experience and the fact that he's probably one of the most, if not the most talented driver on the grid right now.
Okay,
And
final
when he
lap.
gets
Let's
done
go.
driving F1,
Final
he
lap.
goes home and does sim racing for fun. And some of those guys only drive when they're forced to, and they wonder why he's so much better than them. But just his knowledge and just to be able to speak with him, I think would be Mercedes or BMW. If we're talking regular cars, that if it's one that I want to drive, I'm picking Mercedes. If it's just broad spectrum, I'm gonna say BMW. BMW has a wider variety, in my opinion. But it's hard when you think about the Mercedes AMG. I want to play like this, but I have to play with PS4 controller because I don't have steering wheel, and this is so hard. Can you tell me to buy? For daily driver, I'm gonna go BMW. Mercedes is more like a luxury brand in my opinion, and if a Mercedes is your daily driver, you got a decent amount of money, so it's really you're just buying it to say that you have a Mercedes at that point, in my opinion. BMW is probably the better way to go in terms of quality and manufacturing and just a whole other list of everything. Con, to answer your question, in my opinion, if I could go back right now and say I had a decent amount of money, I would probably get the Moza R5 bundle. It's a direct drive set. It comes with gas and brake, and then it has the wheelbase, and it also comes with the regular wheel. Pretty sure it's, excuse me, pretty sure it's 500, but I think it's the best money, like the best bang for your buck at the at this point in time. And Moza's probably the best company in my opinion. They're on the rise and they're good with their customer service. They offer warranties for your equipment if you buy from their website. If you want something that is just like a plug and play and you're just trying to get into it, the Logitech series isn't horrible. That's what I have currently is a Logitech G923 bundle. Want to meet you in real life. F1 boy, I mean maybe if things play out, we might be able to set something up, but who knows? Where are you even from? That's a good question. Where's the chat residing from? I'll let everyone know I'm in the Midwest out here in Ohio from the United States. I'm sure there's probably at least one person that is from the UK or somewhere else. What chat are you reading? You on another platform at the same time? It's Braden, my boy. Hey, I appreciate it, Architect. Braden, what up? I thought you were my boy Andy. You and him have the same name. I'm live streaming on 3 other platforms. So I'm on Twitch and I'm on YouTube vertically and YouTube horizontally. So I have three streams going right now. It's just to try and help engagement, and I'm gonna start running your stream on my second monitor. I appreciate that, Braden. F1 boy says Canada. All right. I mean, what part of Canada are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I got a couple family members that live up in Canada. They're down actually right now in the States. But yeah, Braden, we're Alberta. Not too far. That's not bad. What's that say? Airdrie. I don't know the exact cities in Canada. I've not ever traveled there. I just have family that moved there. But I appreciate you stopping by, Braden. Much love. We got Singapore up next. Let's check the settings here. Hopefully we can get more people in this lobby. I love the States. It's nice there. I mean, it depends on where you go, of course, and everyone has their own opinion about where they live. I think that we are on strict corner cutting now. Thank the Lord. Hopefully we get a couple more people in here. 10 drivers is not enough. Gotta see the master at work, bro. I appreciate that, bud. But yeah, I mean, most people in the States talk about how nice it is in Canada, so it's just one of those things I feel like once you're comfortable where you are or comfortable where you're from, you either get tired of it or you move away from it and you fall in love from where you're from. So like it's hard to tell. Hard to tell. I've not very lived out of really the same city I was born in, so it's kind of tough for me to say anything about any other place besides where I'm from. I've stayed a week in other places in North Carolina, but when it's winter in Canada, it's like you don't want to go outside. Yeah, see that I have heard that. As someone who used to enjoy the cold, who doesn't anymore, I don't think I could deal with how cold it is in Canada. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I used to enjoy the cold weather. It's definitely changed over time. I don't know if it was the kids or if it was just naturally getting older. But I used to wear shorts and a t-shirt all year round, and now I'm pretty much always in sweatpants of some sorts. And if it's not sweatpants, I got some sort of jeans on. I didn't even used to own jeans when I was younger. It's really cold here in Canada. One school day would be 30 degrees Celsius. 30 degrees Celsius. That's like what? That sounds kind of warm. Are you not talking about negative? Cuz 30 degrees Celsius is like what? That's like 68 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, that's not warm. That's not cold. That's the other difference. F1 boy. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact negative. Okay, yeah. So that makes way more sense. So that's like 0 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty cold. Pretty, it's pretty cold. Negative 50 would be like, I don't even know. What's that? Negative 18 or something like that. I don't know the exact conversion off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've had to do those math numbers. I don't use those numbers anymore. I just look at the weather app on my phone and it says 58 degrees Fahrenheit, and I know it's decently warm. That's about and if it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit, I know that, well, 32 degrees Celsius, I know that's 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's got to make some, hang on. It's the other way around. 0 degrees Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit. What's your dream? It's a hard question, F1 boy. That's a very vague question. Honestly, My full dream is to just be able to support my family and take care of my woman and my kids and be able to spend every night with them and put them to sleep and take them to school in the morning and still be able to provide and be the one that is bringing the bacon home and maintaining the food on the table. That is the easiest way to describe my dream. If you want me to break it down a little more, we got wing damage because people are crashing into each other. Gotta love it. Would you do anything for your kids? Of course. I would. I don't even know if some of the things that I would do for my kids is legal to say on stream. Let's just put it that way. There's nothing in this world that I wouldn't do for them to make them feel better or to make them feel like they're everything, because they are. Ultimately, everyone is, but everyone's not my kid, so I can't be going around telling everybody that they're worth everything. But yeah, I would, for sure. If you don't mind me asking, how old are they? So I got 3 kids. I got a 7, soon to be 8-year-old. I got a 5, soon to be 6-year-old, and I got a 3, soon to be 4-year-old. I don't like this. This is dangerous. And the broken wing is just going to make us even more weak. Yeah, they're all young. I mean, I'm still pretty young, I'd like to think, so ultimately my main goal, really, besides just being able to do the things that I've already said, is to give them a better footing than I had when I first started out or first left the house. Let's say that. I appreciate that, F1 boy. I hope you and everyone that's around you has a great day too, brother. It means a lot. The swing damage is going to be pretty much disastrous for our race.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Doesn't seem like anyone else in front of us has damage. He is out of ERS though. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. I appreciate you coming through the stream. Whether or not you stay for the whole stream or not.
Okay,
This
clear.
guy is driving so slow. This is the only thing about doing it at a street circuit, is that there's really no room to overtake him. So now that I got stuck behind someone that's a lot slower than me, oh, the last to first is probably going to be impossible. Hey, listen, if you don't stay for the whole stream, don't feel bad, man. I appreciate you rolling through. you drop the sub on a YouTube channel. If you want, and we're not live later when you get done with dinner, you can always stroll back over the YouTube channel and watch the Road to Glory highlights that I posted on Thursday. That's why you can't race online. Just hit him with the switchback and he almost crashed us out like normal. No big deal. Half expected when we go online. We did lose a lot of time. Hey man, if you end up don't watching the video, it's all good. Listen, I can't force you to do anything. All I ask is that you stay strolling by the streams. If you do happen to enjoy what you're watching and you want to
so the gap to the car ahead,
watch the full screen, like I said before, I am live on YouTube horizontally as well. Just click on my little picture and find the live that doesn't say vertical stream, and you'll be able to see everything on there.
Final lap, final
Hey man,
lap. Push.
I'm glad that you want to check it out. The Road to Glory is Lamborghini taking over Williams. It's the mod that I downloaded. What up, Shay? Welcome in, man. We missed you yesterday. I appreciate that, F1 boy. It means a lot, brother. How's your day going, Shay? What up, brother? We're doing some online last to first. Unfortunately, we picked up damage on the first lap. And we got stuck behind slow Red Bull for 2 laps. Fortnite with friends. Hey, man. I'm not going to judge anything. Sometimes just jumping on a game and chilling with your boys is what you need. I'm pretty good, man. Pretty good. Today's been
We did it!
better. I mean, I don't want to say better. Yesterday was good. Just had a couple bad online races. P4. Not horrible, not great. Maybe we go next race with no damage. We'll see what we can rock with there. I appreciate everyone tuning in though. Make sure you, if you haven't already and you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the sub button. You'll be notified every single time we go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. And if you're on Twitch and you haven't already, make sure you drop a follow. You'll be notified every single time we are live. Where am I from? Con, I'm from the United States. I live in the Midwest. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I asked the question a little bit earlier, but I think you had just left. Turkey? Welcome in from Turkey, Con. I appreciate you rolling through, man. What time is it at over where you live, if you don't mind me asking? Just so I can get a feel for the time difference here. It's 6 o'clock for me, 6 p.m. in daytime. F1 boy, I promise you, brother, I ain't never gonna give up on the dreams. I've had these dreams since I was about 12 years old, and I don't plan on giving them up, and I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. 00:45. Gotcha. So that's what? What time difference is that? 5:45. 10 o'clock would be 22. Is it Saturday where you are, Con? Is it the middle of the night or is it the beginning of the day? 3:46 in Canada. So you are 2 hours behind F1, boy. It is 5:46 for me here. Middle of the day. Okay, so it's 00:45. That's noon, right? You know I gotta bring up something. Remember Mortal Kombat? It ain't over. I'm not done. Something like that. Of course I remember that. Of course I remember that. Nope, middle of the night. Oh, okay, so it's midnight. So you are 5, 6, 7 hours ahead. Let's find a new lobby. 6 people's not enough. Yeah, Braden, I remember that though. We had some good times, brother. Good times. Some good times. Going to make you into an edit. I appreciate that, F1 boy. I don't know if I'm worthy of an edit, but hey man. Is this Lego on the background? If you're talking about this right here, it's not Legos, it's like a gem painting or diamond painting. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about or not. It's like a sticky material and you use these surface diamonds and stick them onto the places that they belong. And this one's Lewis Hamilton standing on top of the Mercedes waving the British flag. All right, we got more people in this lobby. That's what we need. Yeah, you have to be talking about this. I don't know what else you could be talking about, but this is just like the diamond painting. Like I said, this one's cloth, and then I have 2 more up here, but the camera can't see. I got Ayrton Senna and Michael Schumacher up there, and then I got Jerry. Jerry. Welcome in, brother. First time in. Jerry's first time in the stream. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. All right. What do we got here? What are we starting? Hopefully last. Yes, sir. We're starting dead last. I've watched you before. I think it was on a different Twitch. I've been here since Valorant. How many viewers on the Twitch? Right now we got 5 people in the Twitch chat. We're popping on Twitch, dog. Nah, I'm capping. That was a lie. Someone got a drive-through penalty. We're not even going to use any ERS here. We know people are going to crash. We know people are going to crash into each other. So we're just going to watch it. We're going to let it unfold and hopefully pick up from the scraps. There's one. Oh my goodness.
Don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
You can't race online, I swear. What is happening? Now our damage is even worse than it was last race. So we're definitely not going to be able to take the corners. Oh my god. That man's internet. I think he's playing at McDonald's. Oh my god, get off the curb. Online is so hard because the people drive all over the place. It's not even that they drive all over the place, dude. You can't even race them because if you try and overtake someone who's salty about them being slow, they just crash into you when you're side by side. I believe you will be better places in future. Hey man, I appreciate that. I don't know if it's an omen or if y'all are just trying to gaslight me up, but you're the third person that said that in the last 2 days, and it means a lot, especially because y'all don't know me personally. You're welcome to stop in anytime though, Con. I know that you said you drive with a PS4 controller, but what platform do you drive on? If you're on PC, I mean, I'd be more than willing to drive with you. This wing damage is killing us. Oh god.
Green flag.
We might as well just let this Alpine pass us. Because we're not getting anywhere with this wing damage. I just uploaded the edit of you on my channel. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I'll check it out when I get done streaming. I appreciate that, dog. PS4. I got that. Been a while since I played on a PS4, but I got one. I don't have F1 on PlayStation, but I can't even remember what games I have on that thing. Tell you what, the wing damage makes us faster in a straight line, though. We're cooking. Not anymore.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Oh my god, man. You can't trust anybody. You can't trust anybody. Yeah, no, I got you. I'll check it out after the stream for sure. Is it on, yo, Shay. Shay with the sub on Twitch. What y'all know about it? My boy Shay with the support. My man's just tired of getting hit with the ads. Con asks, how old am I? I'm 24. I turned 25. Actually, I'm 23. I turned 24 in 5 days. Hey. Jerry with the follow. 23. I turned 24 in 5 days. Sorry, I had to look at my watch again. Shay says I'm sick of these ads. Hey, listen, I get it, man. I appreciate the support. If you or someone you know has Amazon Prime, link your Amazon Prime. You definitely had another Twitch. Yeah, you've had a couple Twitches, I think. You had the one that you streamed on, and then you have Elderly Fellow. That's crazy. That is crazy talk. Happy birthday, Con says. I appreciate that, man. I don't know what day my birthday is for real. It's a Wednesday, so we're not gonna be live on the day of the birthday. I will have some videos that come out on the day of the birthday. Not birthday related, but it's probably gonna be Road to Glory related. It's just gonna be another day for me. Wake up, take my kid to school, and come home and do the same thing I always do. I appreciate it, F1 boy. Have ever been in a race? Are you talking about on the street or on a track? I've never been on a track in a real car. I've been in a couple street races, but they were more like drag races. It was just a straight roll. But no, I've never been in a real car on a track. Good question. My man Khan's hitting me with the great questions. What y'all know about that? Y'all know nothing about that. Can't believe we got crashed out. Now we just have to sit here and watch this race. That one hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, in case you haven't already, check out W Energy. It's the cleanest energy drink on the market you can find. There's no downside. Caffeine comes straight from coffee extract. 150 milligrams per scoop. The average comes out to about $1 per drink if you buy a tub. My favorite flavor is Calio Cream. It is orange mango creamsicle. It's a dream. Ghost at it with the Mountain Dew as always. Hey man, that's the first Mountain Dew that I've had today. Thank you very much. And second of all, I needed something to keep me awake. And seeing as I had an energy drink yesterday, I'll have to go. I'll watch the video when I'm done. Hey, I appreciate that, F1 boy. Have a good time with your family, man. Hopefully you enjoy the dinner. If you don't, tell them you did anyway. We've killed the dudes since grade school. I don't even know if grade school is young enough. I might have been killing dude in the womb. I don't even know, for real. My mom was addicted. Addicted, I'm telling you. Mountain Dew's probably my... I don't even know, man. Top 2 drinks. Bro's drinking Mountain Dew when he's got W. Listen. There's something about a cold Mountain Dew that you just can't pass up. Especially when all the waters weren't in the fridge. I forgot to put the waters in the fridge last night after I took the last cold one. No crap, your mom forced addicted you to do. Dude, low key. It was always in the crib. We had more Mountain Dew in the crib when I was younger than water. What do I do for a living? Well, that's a good question. Technically, right now, I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I make content that doesn't provide me any compensation at this current moment, but I hope that it does in the future. I used to be assistant general manager and general manager at a pizza shop. I hated that. I worked in pizza for 6 or 7 years. I hated that. I worked in retail for a year. I didn't like that. I'm not saying that there's not a job out there for me because I've liked some jobs. I was doing roofing adjustment. That was decent. It was good fun. I was selling solar for a minute, but I got let's just say me and the company didn't get along and things had to change. So now I am a stay-at-home dad primarily and make content. That's pretty much what I do. Good question, Con. It's a good question. I used to trade in the stock market, but I don't do that anymore. Um, right now, my only source of income is money owed from previous pastimes. I know if I was ever dying of thirst and I needed to go somewhere that was guaranteed to have a drink, pulling up to your house, guaranteed cold one. That's a fact. There's always a cold drink around the house. It might not be a cold water, but it's going to be something that you can drink for sure. We're at Texas next. I don't know if I want to stay in this lobby because we've already learned clearly that this lobby can't be trusted. No one else is even loaded in. Did you study at university? I did not. Um, when I was in 10th grade, so second year of what would be that? What would be that? What's the word? Second year of my high school term, whatever your high school years are called. I went to a college to like a open field thing at a baseball facility. It was a private college. I don't come from necessarily the greatest. I don't come from people who are insanely wealthy, so college would have been on me. And there was only a couple that made sense in my mind. Three out of the four that made sense were private colleges. And going into senior year, I found out about my son, and I decided that going to work and trying to find a job to support him and be there for him was more made more sense in my life than it did going to school. Shay, listen, I know it's called sophomore in the States, bruh. I'm talking to Khan, who's from Turkey. Okay? They might not even call it high school in Turkey, okay? It could be something completely different, like the UK. Could be primary and secondary school. Who knows? Because I don't. Not me. But he does. So that's why I was trying to give him reference. Fool. This man said sophomore like I don't know. I might have been out of school for a decent amount of time, brother, but I ain't stupid. Shoot. Come on now. The man tweaking on me. Oh man, we just need one good lobby. That's all we need. Here we go. This is it right here. Turkey is a food, bro. No, brother. Shay, you're making me look real bad here. Am- Is that the real Otis Lawrence? I refuse to believe it is. I don't believe it is. We're about to find out. I'll tell you that for sure. You're not. No, you're not boring me with your questions at all. Hit me with any question you got, man. If you are trying to learn more about me, or if you're just trying to get me talking, anything that, no, not real. He's on PC now. That's true. He actually is on PC now. I didn't think about that. It would have been a Steam name. Would have been a Steam name. Good catch there, Shay. Either way, if it was or wasn't, we were starting from the back of the grid. Con, no, though, you were not boring me with the questions, not at all. I do appreciate all of the feedback and the interaction. So any question you got, man, hit me with it. If it's something I feel like I shouldn't or couldn't answer, then I'll let you know. Till then, keep firing them off, man. I'm cool with whatever you got. Excuse me. Unless he wanted to try Xbox again for some reason. LMAO. Yeah, I highly doubt that he would want to go back. I mean, I know that Thomas Ronhard did for the 1 year that there was these allegations being flown around, but let's see where he ends up. I mean, he's running P1. It could just be a quick driver on Xbox who's named himself Otis. I don't even... Does Otis even drive for AlphaTauri? I thought he drove for McLaren. I don't know. Either way, we know we're about to see some crazy carnage on the first lap. But we're gonna try and prevent any damage that we pick up. Yeah, so I thought he's with McLaren. He would not be driving this AlphaTauri, even if it was him. This man would leave the lobby and go find a lobby he could drive a McLaren. I don't think I've ever seen any of the esports guys driving a car that they've not been signed to. Unless they were forced to for some reason. Someone else did retire from the session. Could have been a crash. Could have been just him trying to think that he could pass everyone. Who knows? 121.3. I mean, that's not crazy. He's almost 2 seconds faster than the next closest person. How should I decide which downforce to choose before the race? Well, it all depends on your driving style, for sure. But I pull most of my setups from the time trial leaderboards. It would be a little bit different for the PS4 because I don't know if your guys' time trial leaderboards are updated or not. I'm sure that there's still probably plenty of fast people driving on some league races. There are 3 drivers for a team, so they would have to use a different team. Yeah. I know that there's cases like that, like when Jake and I was gonna say like Jake and Yarno. But which downforce to choose before the race? I would say just do time trials around the tracks that you know you're going to race at. Test your setups. See if you're going to go with higher downforce or for quicker straight line speed. I'd say most of the time you're going to be like half and half, besides like Monaco and... How are we, my bro? What up, Sways? What is up, my Sways, boy? I appreciate you rolling through. I was in a stream the other night. I saw you grinding up on COD. Still trying to finish out them camos. That's a grind I respect. Not a grind I can be a part of anymore, though. That's for sure. Just woke up and showered. Hey, respect, dog. I'm sure you'll probably be hitting the gym soon. I saw you have been on the recovery grind. happy for you. Surgery can be killer. Oh my God. What just happened? We were just murdered from behind. They're going to gym soon. Yeah, that's what I thought. I see you. Only one way to stay consistent, and that's just to keep going. Dog, you can't race online. Like, it's actually impossible. This is why you have to try and find a league. Dude.
Okay, mate, that was an illegal maneuver. You've got to cede that position or we'll receive a penalty.
I don't understand how I get illegal overtakes when he's the one that falls off track. Good F1 is in Aussie this weekend race.
Okay, I've got a
Oh
brand
my
new race
God.
strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out.
What days do you guys race though? That's the only thing. Like, most of the leagues I've ran into, they only race on Saturdays, and it's not that I can't race on Saturdays, just most days I don't have Saturdays free. The race is pretty late for us in America, Monday through Thursday. Wednesday might be a little tricky for me, but I could probably figure it out. Woo! Wing damage is going to screw us. Just let me know. All tiers start at 8. Oh my God, bro, what? All tiers start at 8, except tier 2 being 7:30 AEDT. I don't know the exact transit, like, I don't know what the time zone switch is right off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, I'm always down. I've been trying to find any league that makes sense for my time frame, and none of them really do. AEDT is his time frame. He's from Australia. Not gonna lie, it'd be like 1 a.m. for you. I mean, Shay, Sways was the one that said that. I usually am up pretty late. I'm not gonna lie. I usually can't fall asleep most of the time, and I'd say that I usually can't even get on most of the time to actually race until, like, yeah, he's from New Zealand. There we go. Now the race is late for us, so like I'm already used to staying up late for F1 things and F1 related things. Like qualifying tonight doesn't start until I think midnight or 1 a.m. I think qualifying starts at 1 a.m. and goes to 2. Dog. You probably just have to send me the link in a DM, for real.
Okay, clear.
You probably just have to DM it to me because I can't change the settings right now. I will be, rather. You can't race online. Like, anytime you try and race online, it's either someone brake checking you or you get side by side with someone and they just slam your wheel. It's crazy. Old boy gonna make me buy a sim, dog. I love sim racing. the most fun I do. See, like, look, at this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. that exact maneuver. You pass him, and then he slams in front of you, slams in front of you, slams in front of you. You get side by side, and he crashes. And he does it to that person. Like, I like online racing because it adds more intrigue. Sometimes racing the AI can be boring. But I don't like online racing for that fact right there. Would like to watch to the end, but I have an exam in the morning and it's 1 a.m. and I have to go to bed. Hey, Con, I appreciate that, man. I understand it's getting late for you over there. Hopefully your exam goes well tomorrow. Hopefully you studied for it. If you didn't study for it, you can still get an A, my friend. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. We need real penalties in the F1 games. 100%. Brother, even if it wasn't real penalties, like, just something that is more strict than if they hit your back end, it's somehow your fault. And you're the one that's gotten a warning for collisions. Like, if I'm side by side to someone and they're just swerving right over to me, there should definitely be a penalty there. This track is like impossible to drive without a wing. Okay, that was all me. That was all me. I'm not gonna lie. Will I be streaming tomorrow? No, I don't stream on Saturdays. I'll be recording my YouTube video and the Road to Glory video will be up tomorrow. But I don't usually stream on Saturdays. I've got a few errands to run tomorrow and I'm gonna help a couple family friends out. I really did not mean to kill him like that. That was completely unintentional. That's what happens when you're around Qatar with no wing. Any penalty system that they add would be better than what like we currently have, in my opinion. I don't see them changing a bunch, unfortunately. I wish they do. I don't see them doing it. But I wish they would. Anything that would even remotely transfer to intentionally crashing someone, or even what looks like intentionally crashing someone, should be a decent penalty. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like, what, 10 seconds now? If you cause a crash, or if the stewards think that you're the one that caused said crash, it's like a 10-second time penalty now instead of 5 seconds. Pretty sure. Might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. Ten-second penalty for Ocon. Yeah, listen, it's always a penalty for Ocon, okay? It'll always be a penalty for Ocon. No matter what. No matter what. Him and Pierre's teammates is dangerous. Dangerous. Hopefully they can find some way to stay together. How many people we got in here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 people in the lobby. We'll probably lose, like, penalties I get aren't my fault. It's always, oh god. Listen, man. If that's the philosophy that you want to live by, you can keep that philosophy. I'm not saying I agree with it. Vegas. Do I really want to race at Vegas? I don't think so. Hi, it's F1. It's F1 boy, but I changed my channel name to Ethan Edits 30. Gotcha, man. I will check your page out as soon as the stream's over. I know you might not believe me when I say that, but I promise you, I will check it out. It's the right philosophy. Listen, if that's what you're gonna live by, man, I'll give you whatever philosophy you want to go with. But I'll check it out. Did you post? Was the video on YouTube or was it on something else? I'm assuming probably YouTube, but you can never make sure. Vegas is the worst track in the game, even worse than France and Monaco. Listen, you're crazy for hating those circuits, first of all. Second of all, I don't like Vegas at all. I don't know if it's the layout or if it's. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Vegas that I don't like. I just know that I don't like it on YouTube, but I'll check it out as soon as this stream is over. I will check it out. I really don't want to race at Vegas. It's definitely layout. I mean, the layout doesn't help, that's for sure. I'm trying to get like no qualifying sessions where they just want to race. But all the ones that you can find where it's just a race have usually started already. See, this is why we need our community. Because we could have already started our own lobby, done our own settings. But here we are, strolling on the online circuit, trying to find a lobby. Oh, man. At this point, I'll take any more than 5 drivers. I can't even get more than 5 drivers in a lobby. The only one that I find, there's 6. The only one I find is at Vegas. This is the real F1 23 online experience. Oh, here we go. We might get some more people loading in this lobby. Come on now. Come on now. Give us something. Anything. 9 people is like nothing. I mean, that's nothing. I'm going to keep seeing that one over and over and over again. Oh, here we go. This could be good. Oh, my God. And it's full of AIs. God, man. Why do people even do online racing if they're just going to load the lobby up with AI racers? It does not make sense. Here we go. Nah, Ethan, I'm gonna check it out, brother. I told you I would. I'm not a liar. I'm not gonna tell you I'll do something and not do it. Having AI in online is criminal. You shouldn't even be able to put AI online. It should be two different sections. Regular corner cutting. Car damage zone reduced. Can you please make a reaction video of the video? I mean, if you want me to, I will. If that's what you want me to do, I will. I don't have a problem doing that at all. I'm pretty sure we started out Australia. I expected it to be Australia. They pulled a fast one on me and said, actually, we're at the Red Bull Ring. There's a lot of PlayStation players. Yeah, of course, man. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do it. Ooh, almost loaded the wrong setup there. That would have been even worse. Are you kidding me? I can't use my own setup? Are you kidding me? What is this? No, that is criminal. That is criminal. If I would have noticed that before we started this lobby, I never would have joined. There's no way he has it set. Oh my god. Whoever the host of this lobby is, has got some real issues. That's all I'll say. I don't even think I want to stay in this lobby. I don't know. You can only use the baseline setups, and then you can't even change them. It wouldn't even let me change it. I couldn't even change the brake bias before the qualifying. I'm not driving this whole entire race on 65% brake bias. There's no shot. No shot. I won't do it. Clearly, we're on regular corner cutting because he just blew through the last 3 corners and didn't take any penalty there. I mean, this is just weird, dude. Who does that? What kind of person makes it to where you can't even use your own setup? You can't even customize a setup. Not even that you can't use your own. You can't customize any of the setups. What? Whatever. Whatever. We'll see if we can change the brake bias when the race starts. If we can change the brake bias when the race starts, it'll be different. If we can't, we're definitely fucking leaving. Apologies for cursing. But I'm not staying in here with 65% brake bias. You're tripping. That is not fun. And I'm pretty sure this race is even longer than 5 laps. Yeah, no, I'm pretty much cool. I have to be able to change it when the race starts. If I can't change it on the MFD when the race starts, yeah, I'm done. Did you just drink out of an empty cup? There's stuff in the cup. Thank you very much. It was my last little bit of water.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
So far, so good. What is the diff setting? The diff setting controls how... Basically, it controls if both wheels, or both front wheels or back wheels, spin at the same time. Typically, the lower that you go, the faster that you are allowed to go. Not allowed necessarily, but able to go. I can't race side by side next to someone because then I always try and get a better exit. And I always spin out of the exit because they are literally crashing everyone. And it was that gentleman right there.
Green flag.
Well, yeah, typically the lower you go, the faster you can go out of the corner, but the more likely you are for the back wheels to start spinning. There's also two different differential settings. There's a on throttle and an off throttle. You can only change the off throttle in the race. You can't, like this diff is only for the off throttle.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up.
Hey, my boy Dakota's stopping through. The whole squad's rolling through today. Oh my God. What is this kid doing? Later, buddy.
Yes, that's P6. P6.
I have a feeling he's gonna crash me. What did my teammate go to the pits for? Well, he sure as hell tried to crash me. Bye-bye, buddy. Again. People at Race Online are so salty. He just crashed that Ferrari. I don't know if anyone else seen that in the rearview mirror. Probably not, but... Appreciate you rolling through, Dakota.
Okay, mate. Final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
I don't even know if that was his front wing. I mean, maybe it is because he's crashed into so many other people, but... He really just looked like he couldn't drive, to be honest with you. Almost put the power down too early. Oh, good. The fact that you still can't use your own setup is crazy. I'm definitely not doing another race in this lobby. It's already enough dealing with dirty drivers online. I'd rather not have to deal with dirty drivers and no setup. We finished P6. I think we started like 18th. Let's check. I mean, I can't see damage on his car, but who's to know if he really has any? It's a crazy thing, racing online. You never know what's going to happen. Do you know if the battery gives less power below 10%? Because it looks like it drains less. Yes. The battery, not only does your top speed become limited if you have less than 10%, but it also doesn't release as much energy if you're still using under 10%, because it's trying to harvest your energy. Because the way that the hybrid engine works is the higher the ERS you have, even if you're not using it through the overtake button, the faster you can go through the straights and through the corners. Gotta pick up my son. I'll catch you later, bro. Hey, Jerry, I appreciate you rolling through, brother. You have a good night, brother. Be safe. Be safe. Appreciate you rolling through. But yeah, the lower you go in battery, the excuse me, the less your top speed will be, and also the less that it'll start to release while you're holding the overtake button. So that's why if someone that is in front of you is blinking, and even if they have 9% ERS and they're using all of it and you have 25%, you're more than likely going to have more power than them, even on the same setup on same car. I might join up with my Logitech wheel. Yeah, how have you been feeling with that? I'm sure it's been a learning curve trying to get used to a new wheel again after being used to the Moza and driving with it for so long. It's probably a whole different thing. Is this the same lobby? I hope it's not. Really hope. Nope, it's full. We probably only have time for like one or two more races, Shay, if you want me to be honest. So it's up to you. If you want to join, of course, you're more than welcome. You've not played on it. Well, that is interesting. Because you're definitely going to have a learning curve, at least in my mind. Here we go. Here we go. Please tell me we can join this session. I don't care if they're in qualifying or not. There was like 6 Portugal flags at the top of the They're sending a replacement motherboard for the Moza in a week. That's good. That's good. So they are going to fix it. Did you still have the warranty, or did they just decide to fix it because it was broke? What was it? We're at Australia. Probably got 1 or 2 more races in us before we gotta call it. Before we gotta call the stream there. Like I said, we are usually live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They just sent it out because it was broke. Hey, that's hype though. That's good too. Hopefully you don't have any more problems with it in the future. And if you do have problems with it in the future, hopefully they continue to fix it. But that's good news. You could have jumped on here with bad news, which I would not have been happy about. But another reason why I think Moza is the way to go. Man didn't have a warranty. Wheel was a little broken because the motherboard was probably sending the wrong code. Moses said, "We'll fix it. Here's your motherboard. We got you in a week." If my Logitech wheel broke, they'd probably say, "You could buy a Logitech G Pro wheel for $1,500. I'm just kidding. I don't know what they would say. I don't think that they would be very supportive, though. 1:18.9. I don't know what my fastest time around Australia is. Pretty sure it's faster than a 1:18.9 though. And those guys are 1.1 seconds, about a second and a tenth faster than everyone else. Actually, not even everyone else. Than the other Red Bull. The top three are separated by like a second, and then everyone else is like 3 seconds off of them. So there's a lot of PlayStation people in this lobby. Logitech would just give you the middle finger if your wheel broke. Yeah, exactly, bro. I'd send them a message. I'd say, "Listen, this is what happened. I've had my wheel for this long. I'm a loyal customer. I got a Logitech Brio. I have a Logitech mouse. I have Logitech wheels, pedals, etc." They'd say, "Best we can do for you is you can buy another one." Cool. Cool. Buy another one. Let me get on that. Alright. What have we got here? 5-lap race. We're starting P14. There's only one more person behind us, and that's because he joined late. We watch the carnage unfold, and we try and pick up our spots. We know we can make moves. We need to do a last first successfully tonight. This is our best chance. We did do warm-ups here before we started online. So here we go. 5 red lights. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. Listen, I don't like this spot that I've been forced into. We need to get away from these people.
Stay alert for threats around you.
I don't like this one bit. We know he's probably going to make a mistake here. Okay. Oh, man. I literally can't stand racing online. It's probably my least favorite thing to do. And yet it's the most entertaining because people don't know how to drive. Oh. Let me take a deep breath before I end up punching my wheel out again. Because I don't know how much more of this I can take. I really don't.
Green flag.
Online races might just be put on hold. He's already out of ERS, and he's still this slow. Like, I don't understand, dude. Doesn't make sense. This does not make sense. It's so frustrating. Like, I don't even know what to say. Dude. And for all the people that want to say, give them room and I'm not taking the moves when I should, yeah, that's for you, buddy.
Okay, DRS is now available.
It's crazy, dude. I'm about done with online racing. Oh my god, because now the back tires are just hot because of being spun out 4 times. Like, you do not realize how close I am to breaking this monitor and this wheel right now. I'm about this close.
Yellow flag. The track is clear.
I'm so tired of
Green flag.
racing online, dude. I'm pretty much gonna call it that. Until we can find a league or create our own league, we're probably done online for the foreseeable future because I'm tired of this shit. You can't race against anybody. You can't pass anybody because they get salty because they suck. And now I can't even drive because I'm just pissed. Now somehow, someone's gonna say, oh, but you should keep your cool. Yeah, okay. Come fucking deal with what I have to deal with and then keep your cool. Please. Anybody that can do it. One v one me with Logitech. I mean, if that's what you really want to do, man, I'll do it. I don't care. Set the lobby up.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.6 seconds.
Set the lobby up and pick the track.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain
I can't
the position.
even try and fake it. Oh, we're just gonna let the wheel go stupid.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
See that throttle control? Oh. Yeah, no, I'm I'm cool online right now. No, yeah, I'm done. Online's not for me, bro. This is the second night in a row now that online races have just been ruined by people who can't drive. I would love to say that it's different sometimes, but it's just not. I don't know if it ever really will be. It's kind of sad, if you ask me. Kind of sad, if you ask me. Oh, it's crazy work. It's crazy work. Now we sit here and wait for Shay to drop us with an invite. Thought we were already friends. We must not have been friends on EA. Da 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 da. Are you trying to get me to set up the lobby, or are you trying to host the lobby? What's going on here? Here we go. We're having technical difficulties, of course. You have to click the invite friends button, Shay. Right under settings. Bank. Okay. Full car setup. I don't know if you're joining me or not, but if you are, I'll have everything ready. Yeah, now you probably see the button that says invite people. I just went to the friends tab. Yeah, see. That'll get you. Alright. What track do you want to do? I'll let you pick the track. What in the shit? Oh, that was AI. It's like, what is happening? What track do you want to do? Jeddah. Okay. It's a crazy selection. That's a crazy selection. I'm down for it. This is the last race of the night. What else can happen? I mean, what else could go wrong? We've been crashed like 17 times. I don't know if it's really been that much. You do whatever you want, brother. Do whatever you need. Whatever you need. You'll be P1, I'll be P2. We're not doing any qualifying. We're going to jump into the race. You have full control over your setup. And yeah. Don't murder me in turn one. That's all I said. That's all I ask for. Alright. I think everything else is ready. Here we go. We're at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Uh, I'm not going to say that that was my fault, but there's a good chance that that was my fault. Sorry, I wanted to be the one chasing anyways. We're gonna back off on this next straight. Welcome back if you missed it. Remember, if you have Amazon Prime and you don't want to deal with the ads, you do get one free Prime sub if you haven't already used it. That was a crazy move. Acts like he's gonna dive into the pits.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
There we go. Oh yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Look at him. Look at him slowing down. He's trying to get the DRS. Look at him.
That was the fastest.
Oh, he
lap of the race.
dives into
Keep
the
this up. Well
pits.
done.
And he gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Leave it up to Shay. Alright, we slow down now. We'll wait for him to make his exunt. He was definitely trying to slow down to get DRS, that's for sure. Crazy maneuvers. Crazy maneuvers. Again, if this is your first time stopping through the stream, I appreciate everyone that stopped in tonight. We are going to be live again on Tuesday, same time, 5 to 7 p.m. We're live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome back, Jerry. We're going to be finishing up after this race is done. We're trying to let Shay catch up to us here. There he goes. Oh, there's no way. That's the second time he's done that now. I mean, I'm trying to get behind him so I can be the one trailing. He just doesn't want me to have the DRS. That's all it is. Oh, that was almost a wall. That was so close. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He might not be able to stay in the DRS zone. Now he's got 5 seconds worth of time penalties. Uh-oh. Shay can't keep his wheels in the track. See what he can do here. We're gonna dump the rest of our ERS. There's no way he pits again.
Great work. That's a new
Dog.
fastest lap of the race.
We're gonna have to run another one. I don't have DRS button. LOL. Well, hurry up and finish your lap so we can start another one. Oh, oh, oh. We almost broke our car. God, I hate street circuits. It was like a 16-point turn right there. Well, we have no wing. That don't matter. We're just faster in the straights now. Oh, but we really can't turn. That's not great. The amount of downforce that the front wing has is actually crazy. It's like 3 different cars. Front wing's broken. It's somewhat hard to drive if you don't have a front wing at all. It's like impossible to drive. Well, I think we just killed Jay on accident. All right, Shay. What other track we doing? I got time for one more, brother. They didn't change the front wing on the first pit. That's crucial. Also sucks. If you have it on auto change and it's just a little bit of damage, they never do, which is just doesn't make sense. I got time for one more race. You pick the track. We'll do another 5-lapper. Then we've got to call it a night. So much harder to trail brake with these pedals also. Agreed. It's just because you don't have nearly as much control with these pedals as you do. Yeah, exactly. Less travel and it's less control. You're not able to set up what you want it to be. I'm ready whenever. I'm not blaming the wheel. I'm just bad. No, I mean, you've been driving for what, a year and a half, 2 years almost on the Moza, and now you're on a whole different set of wheels and pedals. Hello. Uh-oh. That's our first warning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. You tap him one time because he hits the brakes early.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Let's see if we can't make another run. Oh shit! Oh shit! Brother, what were you doing? Broke our wing, that's what he was doing.
Nice move, good job.
He acts like he's gonna want to be behind me now with a broken wing. He's just trying to pick up the DRS. Can't believe we broke our wing there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable scenes.
Good job. That was
Unbelievable
the fastest lap of the race
scenes.
so far.
Went a little bit deeper there. Alright, this is when he gets DRS. Plenty of time between us. Make it interesting. Alright. If that's how you want to play the game. Second warning. That was almost race done, though. Oh, shit. We went in way too deep there. This guy. I don't care. I'll pass him. I'll give him DRS right here. Doesn't do him any good because he can't follow through the El Rouge section. Oh man, the broken wings just helping our straight line speed, brother. Broken wing is just helping our straight line speed. That was almost bad again. He's got the slipstream.
Okay, you've just started the
Okay.
final lap of the race. Final lap.
It's your last chance, Shay. Oh my god. Look at me, bruh. We end up damaging the wing even more. It does not help that the wing's broken even more now.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
Almost a warning there. Uh-oh. I think he screwed it. Uh, 16 seconds worth of time penalties later, and we finish P1. GG's, brother, GG's. All right, for those of you who, missed it,